So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah is the most merciful, right? We all know that. We all live by that. And I have found it pretty hard to exist in a world where people aren't all Muslim. Because, like the Prophet ﷺ said, hearts are even more fickle than a pot of boiling water. They're more erratic. They flip. Qalb literally means to flip. So, our hearts are never going to be steadfast every single second of every single day without putting in a lot of effort and a lot of thought. I do believe that mental gymnastics are just as important as the physical kind. I think that the more that you think about Allah, the more that you feel Him. Obviously, establish prayer, that's an obligatory thing, but I do think that it's a slow marathon. And as much as maybe you are scared to meet Allah, or you're excited to, or you feel that you've done all that you needed to do, what could possibly be more, or what could possibly be there for you, I would say that the Prophet ﷺ would tell everyone, or try to teach everyone about Islam, and it was up to them what they did with it. It was between them and Allah what they did with it. And obviously, you know, it is a requirement for us to participate or spread dawah, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to do this. I'm so scared, I'm so nervous, even though the Prophet was one of the most shy, probably the most shy person ever, and he would be so shy that sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he wouldn't tell someone directly if they've done something wrong. He would make it in like a grand speech about like, oh, if you've done this and this, just so you know, astaghfirullah. I wasn't imitating him, but yeah. So it's just every part of this dunya that feels so hard or so wrong or like dirty, like you just feel sad or icky and you're like, this feels so other. It is literally what the dunya is. This dunya is God blessing you because he loves you and because you ask him to, but it's also the point. The point of it is to have that struggle, because the Prophet ﷺ had that struggle. Aisha radiallahu anha had that struggle. She would literally scrape off blood from her like one shift because, you know, not only to stay humble because she had only one shift, but also because that like that uncomfortable this is it kind of thing is the dunya. That's literally what the dunya is. And for a long time I thought it was just my human condition, that I was just wrong, you know, I was just like sad or always gonna be led astray, but the point is to work for it. Like one time I was praying and I felt so much pain in my legs, not because, okay, don't do that by the way. Like I didn't know, this was before I knew that like Allah, you know, only wants ease and not hardship. Like in my mind it was like, why would Allah be upset that I'm, you know, praying more? No, Allah wants ease in your heart. Like he wants you to want to seek him out, and to cause yourself pain, I mean, you're gonna burn out, you know what I mean? So yeah, I remember just realizing that if this was taken away from me, if all my pain was just taken away from me, I would never grow in my iman. I would never grow in my love for Allah, which would result in me working harder or asking for his help so I can understand what I'm meant to do. And this Ramadan has been very beautiful. And yeah, I just, all the hard and the sad and things that feel like they're breaking your bubble and entering you, that you feel like are so wrong, is only by the qadr of Allah. I truly believe that every single movement I do is by the qadr of Allah. Like me moving my hands right now, Allah is willing me to do that. Allah is allowing me to move my hands in worship, in communication, in anything. And it's just like, it's, yeah, like no matter what comes at you, there's a film over you that is placed on you by Allah, the protection of Allah, if you just choose to seek it out. Like, all evil that comes from you or that you cause in your life is from you, but all good is from Allah. And if you realize that the hardship, the pain is actually good, it's actually a gift, which makes, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I sound like a crazy person, but it's like, that's the truth, that everything is Allah giving you an opportunity to rack up good deeds for the akhirah. That is literally the point of everything around me right now, is a simulated test so that I can build up to the akhirah. And yeah. Assalamu alaikum.